Welcome back to Power Hour, guys. Looks like the market did manage to make its way up to the VWAP. And we still have our trade open here. I think we're up about 140 points off 685. I think we've made it up to about 140, 150 points. I still think the market still potentially pop. If we lose this level here, then I might close out my open trade that I have right now. Take profits on that. If we lose this level here. The reason why I like this level here is because we did have the demand zone in here. Bullish absorption, as you can see in there. So I'm hoping we continue with that. What's up, David Dewey? Will it go to the moon? I'm not sure about the moon. I'd be happy with it just breaking into the airspace. Maybe not the moon, but we just need 10,000 feet or better. We just need it to come back. I'd be very happy with us coming back to about the POC, the point of control at 950. That would make me ecstatic. That would make me ecstatic. That would be about 300 points that we'd get on this lonely little micro that we left open since we closed out. Like 250 points. That would be a really nice move. So 950 would be a nice number. See if we can get that. Right now it's not looking so hot though. It looks like it does want to play around with this level here at 790. But I'd like to hit the stratosphere for sure. Not sure how much action we're going to get. It is 3 p.m., 3:24, power hour, right before Thanksgiving. All the big players have left already. It's just us and the algos, like somebody on the Discord, somebody on the chat said earlier, it's just us and the algos. Everyone is away for the weekend. Everyone's gone. And yeah, if you're trading right now, God bless you. I just have this trade open. I don't know if I'll open up any other ones. I do have a brand new fresh Tradeify account that I just got. Tradeify is doing a Black Friday sale. They have up to 60% off their platform accounts. If you guys are interested in that, there is a link in my description, and the coupon code is BF, like boyfriend, or Bob Frank. I think that's it. You'll see it. It's in my description. But I just bought one for $385. I bought 150,000 straight to funded. Normally I pay like $440 for those. I got it for $380. So that was really good. Yeah, looks like we might be losing that level. Not sure if we're gonna just maybe just tap that level here, or if we're gonna go to yesterday's low at 760. We'll see. Looks like the market attempted the VWAP 3 times, or maybe 4, or maybe 5. Depends who you ask. You had 1 attempt, 2 attempts, 3 attempts, 4 attempts, and 5 attempts, and we could not get above that VWAP. Could not get above it. Maybe it just needed to come down and get some stop losses before possibly now rocketing up higher. Could be. If not, then I'll close out the trade that I have open. Let's take a quick look at our bigger players. Let's take a look at some of these bigger players and see what is going on with NVIDIA. And see what's going on with some of the big boys. NVIDIA is looking like she wants to recover, so that makes me feel good. Oh, that's on the 1 hour. Let me get down to the 12. And yeah, NVIDIA is battling with the VWAP right now, so that makes me not feel too bad. Hope she doesn't lose it. Well, that's Tesla. My bad. NVIDIA is above VWAP. NVIDIA is above VWAP and looking to possibly... Well, NVIDIA has cleaned up all its imbalances. The next move for NVIDIA would be if it doesn't... I mean, there is volume here, obviously. But if it does make it above this level where we're at, the 135, it could want to go to the daily open. So we'll see. This looks almost like a blow off top though. I don't like the look of NVIDIA right now. NVIDIA's not looking so hot. Oof, Microsoft's not looking good at all. Clear rejection off VWAP. Meta is battling with VWAP as well. Let's take a look at Google. I try not to be in a trade that late, 350 and 355, David. I try not to be in a trade that late, but if I'm in one, I'll make sure I'll have my stop loss in place, at least at break even, and I'll let it rip. Hopefully we do get something out of it. Google seems to be okay. It looks like it's holding the daily open, which is doing better than most. Coinbase is rocking today. It's almost up 7%. Crazy. Wow, look at that thing. It's a rocket ship. Amazon's battling the VWAP right now too, and that sucks. Yeah, let's look at Apple. Apple might bounce from VWAP, maybe? Maybe not. Everything's looking kind of weak. Everything's looking kind of weak, which makes me want to maybe close my trade. Bitcoin is up big. Wow, Bitcoin exploded. Holy moly. Let's look at this Bitcoin. Bitcoin is going to rip some faces off. That's what it's doing. A lot of people were counting Bitcoin out, down and out. I was one of them. I took a small little trade on the Bitcoin this morning. It did not work in my favor. This thing is just ballooning right now. Holy moly. Yeah, I think I took a short here in the morning at like 9 o'clock. And then it just went straight up. Wow. To the moon, Alice. To the moon. Yeah, a ton of volume came up. Wow. Good for you, Bitcoin. Good for you. Ethereum's doing magnificent too. Ethereum is up almost 9% right now. A healthy move too. It doesn't look like just one big old candle, but a healthy move. Of course, you know I gotta check in on my girl XRP. She's up 8%. Still like this morning. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about the NQ right now. NQ's not looking so hot. Russell looks like it's curving. The Russell might want to pop. A lot of chop down there though. Looks like the Dow's melting too. The Dow had a hell of a morning, but it's been all downhill for the Dow since then. I think I'm gonna end up closing this trade. Future's not looking too good. Future's not looking so bright right now. Let's see, 788. I lost 60 points on this right now by being patient. Looks like she's gonna dump. $330. Wasn't expecting too many people on here. I wasn't even sure if I was gonna come back on for Power Hour. But when you're just getting started with a YouTube channel, you're trying to build a community, you want to show up. You want to show up for the people who are going to tune in. Maybe not for 1,000 people. Oh man. How long have I been muted for? Wow, I think I might have moved my mic and muted it. I'm sure you guys have the whole time. Wow, look at that. Oh man, so I have a lot of damn. Okay, so I got a lot of catching up to do here. Yeah, I'll trade the MOC as long as I'm in a trade. I won't open one up during the MOC because I feel like it just goes really erratic. Oh, I'm muted from your comment that says I'm muted. Okay, I don't know. You guys have a life, I'm sure. No, you guys definitely have a life, man. You guys trade, 7 hours, 8 hours a day, but I'm sure you got plenty going on before that and after that. I know you're just kidding too, but I tend to think sometimes that I prioritize work more than other things. But this is you got to take trading like a job. You got to treat it like a real career. That's why today I had one account that I had one account today on Tradeify that I completely ended up blowing. You know, it sucks. I lost that account. That account was already, I already had that account at payout too, but I needed to trade a few more days. So that was my recipe for disaster there. And then my next Tradeify account, I hit my daily target of $2,000. And then my third one, I said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's start putting our own daily loss limit on each one of these accounts. Since our daily profit target is 2,000, let me make my daily loss limit 1,000. Right? So that way I can't ever have more than a 50% loss compared to you know, my wins. So that account I hit 1,000 with $1,000 loss, and I closed it and I stopped it and I just moved on. Then I traded my 5 top steps, and we made $1,500 on those 5 top steps. So we did really good on the top steps, and I took a break and I'm back. So I think that's the way I'm gonna have to really start looking at trading, is that, you know, we can't just blow up every account and just trade it into the ground. We gotta kind of rotate them and give them a break. You know, like, hey, listen, if you hit your DLL on that one, move on to the next account. And if you got no more accounts left, paper trade. And if you don't want a paper trade, then go for a walk and go work out and go spend some time with the family. I'm sorry to hear that, Crown. Sorry to hear that, brother. What happened to your combines, man? Did you try to cut the fallen knife like I did earlier? So I was just gonna cycle my accounts, man, just to make sure that we don't just bury these things. I don't ever want to have more than 50% of what my normal gain is. Yeah. Yeah, that happened to me too, because it played around so much before it actually turned. You know, like this looked like the reversal, then this looked like the reversal, and then this looked like the reversal, which it actually was. David, you don't let your winners run? Yeah, we want the absolute bottom. Of course, Crown. I know. Sometimes that ends up hurting us more than helping us. That's why I'm not even taking a trade right now on this price action. I'm waiting for this to get over the trend line and get over the EMAs, and then I'll look at it. You were waiting for structure to change. Yeah, that's been my biggest problem, dude. That has been my biggest problem. I even did it today. So, you know, that's, if I change that, I will change 80% of my lost trades for sure. David, have you tried scaling out of your positions? Have you tried taking, like, I don't know, maybe you trade 1 mini, instead of 1 mini, trade 10 micros and then take partials? Me taking 3 contracts or 2 contracts on a trade has really helped me by scaling out of them. It lets me let my winners run. And if I don't like the way the price action is moving, once I'm in profit, I'll just close it out and take out my 3 or 2, you know, wherever it may be. It's been working for me. But again, it requires a judgment call. It requires a judgment call, and sometimes judgment calls work against you. Sometimes it's better to just have, okay, I take my first TP at the first level of resistance, second TP, second level of resistance, and you let your third one run all day, or whatever you want to do, you know, or let it run for 100 points, let it run to the VWAP if it's 200 points away, let it run to the 50% of the move that day, 50% of the retracement, maybe back up, whatever, or back down. I didn't know you took trades like that, Crown. I thought you were more calculated. I thought you were like more waiting on the right confirmation, because you said that you put on like a 50-point stop loss at times, right? Yeah, David, for sure, man. David, are you in our Discord? There's a lot of guys putting in some really good, and girls putting in some really good trades and some really great insight on there. I'm gonna post it right now. What the heck? Why does Weeble keep disconnecting me? Hold on 1 second, guys. Just gonna log in. We're back. Okay. All right, so moment of truth. Are we going to get a dump from here, or are we going to pump from here? Hard to say. To me, if I had to take a trade right now, I'd probably say I'm a little more dumpy. I think it would probably want to, the structure is just kind of losing its integrity. And I am seeing some absorption happening. But let's see. CVD is also curling down. A lot of things going against it. A lot of things going against it. Are you been in the Discord? Cool, man. Thank you. Thank you for that. This is looking kind of dumpy, guys. It's not looking too hot on the 12. It's not looking too hot on the 3. But again, right, that's when they trap sellers. They do things like this to trap sellers. But sometimes they don't, and it's actually the right move. All right, it looks like it's gonna go. Looks like it's gonna go. Looks like she's gonna go. I think I'm gonna close out my trade. Yeah. I saw that dump coming a mile away, but I'm just not sure if that's a fake out or if that's the actual real move. That's what I'm finding hard to understand right now. We've only got about 20 minutes left in the day, right? What are the odds of this thing popping up more? Higher? I don't know. Everything's looking kind of dumpy. All the mag 7s are looking kind of weak. Everything's looking kind of weak. Yeah, let's see what she does here. No, mag 7's looking weak. Could this be the reversal happening right here before our eyes? Could it be? I'm not too sure about that. It's fun to watch though. Look at her. So David, there's a guy named Tom Hugard, and if you go to his page, his YouTube page, and you organize his videos in the most popular order. His videos, not his lives, but his videos in most popular order. The first video that you're gonna see, the guy talks about holding on to your winners, and it's a game changer, man. It is a game changer. If you listen to his speech on that, holding on to your winners, and adding to your winners, it's crazy. It'll give you a whole different take on it. So it looked like the MOC is going to be helping us out. I heard there's several MOCs. I heard there's a few. Yeah, his book is something that I have to get around to reading too. Best Loser Wins. And yeah, that's a really good speech, man. A really good video, I should say. His discussion on that is crazy. I think the guy made like, I want to say somewhere around like $500,000, or I want to say 1,000% return in one day. I think he said he made 1,000% return. It was like nuts, crazy. Yeah, it looks like we're breaking through here. Will it hold though? That is the question. Will it hold is the question. He trades humongous size, man. He does. He trades huge. I think his stop losses are not tight either. He's got 20, 30 point stop losses. Huge stop losses. And they get hit all the time. Yeah, Trader Tom on YouTube, correct, Storm. If you guys want, I'll put it, if you guys want to hear some of it, I'll put it on. He's a savage. Let me see if I can get it without freezing us up. Sometimes my computer freezes. So if you go to his page and you go to his videos and you organize it from most popular, 1,000%, and I think you guys will be able to hear this.
When I started out trading some
if my
years
computer
ago,
freezes, then I will
followed the normal doctrines of trading. You know, risk 1% of your capital, risk 2% of your capital. If you were extremely risk loving, perhaps you risked 3% of your capital, of your account. Over the years, it began to dawn on me that actually that may not serve the purpose that I want to achieve. As the years rolled by, I began to think, is this really what I want? I am trading with a £100,000 account. As I got more experience in trading, I began to ask myself, is this really what I want? Do I want to risk 1% of my account? Why would I have a $100,000 account if I was only going to risk $1,000? Why have $99,000 sitting in the account if I wasn't going to risk them? So you may come up with all kinds of mathematical explanations as to why I would want to just risk 1%. But it began to annoy me that when I had really good days, I just wasn't making enough. I wasn't capitalizing on as much on them as I wanted to. And as I got more experienced in the art of trading and mastering the psychology behind good trading, and I just want to add here that I don't for 1 second think that you can become a good trader purely by studying technical analysis or fundamental analysis. I think you need something else to be a good trader. I think you need to have a keen and astute awareness of your own limitations and a desire to overcome those limitations. And it is with that in mind, I am going to do something that I was in two minds about doing. I'm going to show you what it looks like when you risk 45% of your account on one trade. And if you get away with it and it becomes a big winner, how the trading day can then escalate into something where instead of making 5% on the day and you feel happy about that, you're making 1,000% on the day. Now, don't think for 1 second that this is something that I advocate to the general public, because it isn't. It would be irresponsible of me. And as I said, I have been in two minds whether to show you the recording of the trades that I did yesterday. I caught a trend day. In the DAX where it rallied most of the day, and I was on board all the way up. And I kept adding to my position, and I added in big size. And then when the US markets opened, the Nasdaq to me seemed to falter at a double top, and I began shorting it. And I didn't record the DAX trade, but I recorded the Nasdaq trade all the way from that double top all the way down, where I added, how much I added. And the purpose of this video is not for you to get into the misguided illusion that you too should risk 45% of your account on one trade, unless you're very certain, of course, but even so, I wouldn't recommend it. But perhaps to give you, to provoke some considerations in your own mind of why are you risking just 1% of your account, and why would you have so much liquidity sat on your account if you're not deploying 99% of it. And of course I know that there's all sorts of considerations to take into account in this, such as collateral margin, initial margin, and variation margin. But having said all that, it's in my opinion is that there are many excellent traders with a really good grasp of technical analysis who are just not trading big enough. They are one lot traders when in the reality they should be 10 lot traders. And the thing about trading size, it sharpens your senses, it sharpens your mental acuity, and it certainly also pushes you out into some cold, dark corners where you don't feel in control anymore. But I'd like to remind you of the words of a very famous trader. In fact, he wasn't that famous. He was only famous after he had passed on. And he said that really good trading is uncomfortable. You need to be uncomfortable. When you feel comfortable, you're probably not doing it right. And what I want to show in this video is what it feels like and looks like when you're pushed outside of your comfort zone. And one way of pushing yourself out of a comfort zone is to add aggressively to a position that is going in your way on a so-called trend day. So I hope that with this in mind that you will enjoy this video, and it would perhaps open up your perspective of what trading also can be. I haven't recorded this video for glorification, and I'll tell you why I am saying that. Because on the surface of it, it may seem that I seek glorification by taking a 250,000 Danish kroner account, which is about $40,000, into about $460,000 in one trading day. So pretty close to $500,000. But I'm not. And let me quantify that, because what you're seeing here is not the first time I've done that. But I'm not showing you all the times where I have deposited 250,000 Danish kroners only to lose half of it, within the first hour or so of the trading day, and then having to refund. Yeah, I am overall a profitable trader, but I am certainly not the kind of guy whose equity curve just rises steadily. It has some fair amount of fluctuations. Not that I ever go into negative equity, but I just don't believe in having a big account that then just sits there idle. That means that if I deposit $100,000 on my account, I want to put that $100,000 to work. And say, for the sake of the argument, that you had $100,000 that you wanted to trade with, my recommendation would be to do not deposit $100,000, because it gives you a false sense of security. Deposit a tenth of it. Stick the $90,000 into an interest-bearing account, if these accounts ever exist anywhere on planet Earth. But stick it somewhere else than in a brokerage account, and use the $10,000. But use all of the $10,000, or use as much as you can when you're absolutely certain, because it has several purposes. One, it sharpens your senses and it gives you patience. If you know that you only got 1 or 2 bullets in the gun, you will become far more selective when you deploy those bullets. At least that's my opinion. And my opinion is that I don't want trading to be this linear progression. I want to make outsized returns, and I am prepared to take the risk. Otherwise, I could go and make a career in a well-paid job that has a linear, steady return. I will get a monthly salary, but that's not what I am looking for. And if you're anything like me, then I think this video might give you an idea of what trading could also look like. At least that's the plan. Did you ever hear the story about a couple that went on holiday to Las Vegas? They were lying in their hotel room and the man couldn't sleep. So he says to his wife, "I'm just going to go for a walk." So he walks the halls and eventually makes his way down to the casino floor. And of course, being Las Vegas, everything is
Okay, guys, so that's Tom, the trader, Trader Tom. He's a savage. You heard it from him yourselves. This guy trades heavy size, man. And I don't think that guy is. I don't think he's human. Sometimes is what I see the things that he does, or hear the things that he does. It's crazy. So it looks like we're coming up on the last 3 minutes of the day. Market is kind of unsure what it wants to do here at the VWAP. I still have my trade open. Currently up about 120 points. I'm getting kind of tempted to close it out. We are looking kind of nice. On the return is crazy. We let this thing run 120 points. We caught the absolute bottom, which was insane. I'll show you guys in just a sec here. We caught the 685 is what we got our entry in. That was as close to the bottom as I think I could have gotten. And we let that puppy just ride all day. We were hoping to get above VWAP. Doesn't look like it's gonna do it though. It doesn't look like it's gonna do it. It tried VWAP, but then got shot back down. Got 2 minutes to go. Hopefully we can make that, that run. That was a decent trade, man. I mean, that was probably too bad I took it with 1 micro. I've beat up my live account pretty bad. I started my live account with 2 grand. I ran it up to about 8,500, and then little by little I bled it out. I got overconfident, so I'm trying to rebuild it now. I've only got enough equity to trade micros right now. I'm trying to get it back to the point where I can trade minis again. This time around, I think I'm gonna stick with micros until I can get my account up to about 10 grand. Then once I can get up to 10 grand, then I'll probably switch over to maybe a couple of minis. But I think micros is probably the way to go. with live account. With a live account, I think it's the best way to go. I don't know if Webull is going to close me out automatically at 4 o'clock. I don't know. But if they do, I'll have to take whatever I get. Hoping they pump here. Take care, David. Happy Thanksgiving to you. And to everyone here, for that matter of fact. I'm going to stick around here for a few more minutes with you guys and see what happens here at 4 o'clock. Alright, it's looking pretty nice. Still haven't been kicked out of my trade. Sydney just opened up. Anybody here from Australia? Take care, David. Ooh, we're looking nice. We're looking nice. Come on. Let's do a little more pumping. A little more pump and grind. I'm kind of proud of myself for not selling my position when we had this reversal here at 270, at 770. Maybe I'll close it out when we hit 300. 300 would be a nice number. Right now we're at 280. You know what? Instead of keeping my screen down there, I'm just going to open this up and I'll see what I have here. So we're at We're at 276. Hoping we can get above this VWAP nice and secured. Let's see if we can get her up there. If we keep getting rejected here, I'll just close her out. Well, it is 401. Not expecting much more movement here. Not expecting too much more of a movement here. It's not like we were getting much on power hour either, but I think that might be all she wrote. I'm not sure. How'd you guys make out today? You guys made some money today? Hopefully everybody's in the green. I had a mixed bag. Some good, some bad. All right, guys, I locked it in. Our cash balance is looking a little better. I could trade a few micros now next time. And yeah, that's what we got, guys. That's what we got. All right, let's see something. Good thing I took it. Tradeify is running a sale right now, guys. I just got my new Tradeify account for 380, 150K direct to funded. I just got it for 380, and I'm used to paying about like 440. So if you guys need a coupon code for that, just click the link in the description. Coupon code is BF. I like Tradeify. I think they're my favorite platform at the moment. I think they are. Let's see what's going on in the... Why do I keep getting Peter Brandt's page? Let's see what's going on in the world, guys. What's going on in this crazy world? There's probably not much. Well, Trader Kane did the right thing. He went short 20 hours ago. Probably nailed it. What is this? What is this from Top Step? What you get with the dashboard. The reset bank, every month when you trade Combine account rebuilds, you get one free reset. Use it immediately, bank it for later, or apply it to any account of your choice. Real-time trade processing, trade performance is now updated instantly. Hit your target and immediately activate your express funded account, no waiting. Wow. Instant payout deductions. Request a payout and the funds are instantly deducted from your balance. Keep trading without worrying about affecting your payout. Nice. Resets, extend, rebuild dates. Oh, that's good. Resetting your account automatically extends your rebuild date by 30 days, giving you a full month of trading with every reset. That's great. 25% off trading combines. Enjoy 25% off up to 10 accounts with your exclusive early access experience. The future of Top Step at a special price. What is this? What is this? Trading combine. 25% off trading combines. Enjoy 20% off up to 10 accounts. Early access. What is this, guys? What is this? What does this mean? What do I gotta watch Top Step TV? I wanna watch them. Join the waitlist now. Oh, so this is on their website. Yeah, not sure what that was, guys. It looks like Top Step's making some pretty big changes here. Not sure what the hell that is, but I'll look into it more. I have some information for you guys on Monday. Lux Algo. You guys use Lux Algo? Anybody here use Lux Algo? We developed an AI that discovers winning trading strategies with ease. Built on cutting-edge technology, you can now dominate the markets using our simple LLM, large language model interface. See how it works. Behind the scenes. Net profit, 39,000. Not bad. Not sure what I'm looking at right now, but behind the scenes. We are the world's largest provider of algorithm and indicators for charting platforms like TradingView. We created hundreds of open source indicators and are known for the best exclusive tools ever made. Now, to supercharge our community's experience, we have created a large language model powered platform accessible directly on our site. But what does it do? Extensive strategy database. The AI has access to a collection of thousands of strategies, allowing traders to find strategies for almost any scenario. Really? User-friendly interaction. Users can interact with the database through simple chat interface, requesting strategies around any performance metric needed. For example, give me the best win rate strategy for a Tesla stock. Really? That's pretty interesting. Top premium indicators. The AI has been trained on 2 of the best premium indicators on TradingView. Signals and Overlays Toolkit, Price Action Concepts Toolkit. These toolkits are fully perfected workflows that perfectly cover all styles of trading. Allow our AI to output any possible trading scenarios such as trend following, mean reversion, etc. Yeah, I may have to look into some stuff like this because sometimes I don't realize that. Well, I know when we're in a trend, I just can't. I don't know when we get out of a trend. Backtesting strategies. Backtesters are also included with the AI. I may have to look into this and see if there's any value here, and I'll let you guys know. I know Lexalgo is pretty serious. Their indicators are pretty spot on. It works for currencies. Let's see. Let's see what other people are saying. That's it. No more comments? I may have to check them out. Yeah, I'll check them out this weekend. I'll check them out this weekend. All right, guys. Market looks like it's pretty much went on vacation too. It's on its way to see its in-laws and eat some pumpkin pie. So I will have to say goodbye here to you. And not much. I mean, there's not many of you left, but I appreciate you guys being here. I'll check you guys out on Friday. Be here nice and early. Check you guys out. Happy Thanksgiving to you and your family, and hopefully you guys enjoy the time off. Make sure to give thanks for everything God has given us, all the good, all the bad, and all the indifferent. Be thankful for everything, brother, because it could always be better. I could always be worse. It could always be worse. So, thanks, guys. Take care. God bless.